Hey, it's DVD Mike. This is my first ever disc-based update. Don't want to call it DVD update because that's discist against my high-def stuff, which is over there, which we'll be looking at a different video later on. Haven't got every single one of my DVDs currently accessible, due to them being put in a loft by unreasonable people. But I'm going to go through what I've got near my TV at the moment, which is my to-watch pile, starting with a blockbuster used by, which is My Name is Modesty, based on Modesty Blaze, the comic book character. Haven't actually got around to watching this, like I say, it's in my to-watch pile, but it was only $1.99. I'm guessing, as in Hero and everything else, they've put the old Presents label on, so they can sell it to people that don't know who Modesty Blaze is. Angel A, Luc Besson. Haven't watched this, the only Luc Besson film that I haven't seen yet, which I will get around to watching eventually. I bought it about 6 months ago. This tends to be the way with my DVDs. I'll buy something and then never actually get around to watching it. Well, eventually I do. Even longer than that, it's Factory Girl. Wanted it for the Warhol angle and for Guy Pearce. A lot of people bought it for Sienna Miller, but I want it for the Guy Pearce stuff because he's highly underrated. I mean, everyone's seen Memento, but apart from that, going again to probably about the same length of time, House of a Thousand Corpses. Another blockbuster buy. Do get quite a lot there because they are like $1.99. I think that cost me as well, but that's been sitting in the pile at the same time as Factory Girl for about possibly 6 months now. Same day I bought House of a Thousand Corpses, got Right at Your Door. One I wanted to see at the flicks but never got around to seeing. Again, another $1.99 blockbuster buy that I haven't yet watched, which is typical. So Die Hard 4.0, the steelbook. This was only bought on DVD because there is no unrated cut on Blu-ray yet, so it's only a temporary solution. Cashin I've wanted to see for ages and ages. Bought it about 2 months ago, put it in, tried to watch it, got about 10 minutes of the way through. Yeah, that was hard to watch. Haven't finished it yet, will finish it eventually. Going on to another blockbuster buy with them. Sounds kind of like they've remade it slightly with The Strangers, that's out in the cinema at the moment with Liv Tyler. French film. A couple living in a house who get, well, jumped or menaced by some strange, weird teenage people. Another one I have to get around to watching. And again, another one I haven't even watched yet, Stander. Thomas Jane's awesome. He wasn't the Punisher, he was a bit crap as the Punisher, but I do want to get around to watching this one day. This has been in the pile probably longer than most other things have been. One thing I have actually watched, yes I do watch these things, definitely maybe, bought for Ryan Reynolds and Isla Fisher. She is an ideal specimen of a woman. Very good film, slightly sentimental in a way, but Ryan Reynolds pulls you back from that due to his acerbic attitude. Another one I actually have watched, this is 2 in a row, this is scary. King Kong Fist for the Quarters, waited ages for this to come out in the UK. And spent another couple of months trying to find someone that actually sold it. Very difficult to find. Have watched that a couple of times now, just because I do really enjoy it. One that I bought about 2 years ago and just got out because I just finished reading the Frank Miller graphic novel of Robocop 2 and 3. It's a Robocop trilogy. It's a non-digipack one, just the normal standard, double-sided on the floor. Do that again. And again, double-sided standard release of Robocop trilogy. Not sure if that's out of print now, I haven't seen it around for a very long time. Roadkill, seen it when it first came out, but bought it again due to J.J. Abrams writing it, and I didn't know that at the time. Also bought it as I accidentally destroyed a friend's copy and had to buy a new one, and since it was so cheap, $2.99 I think that cost me, bought another one. My one annoying blockbuster purchase, which I still haven't watched after 2 years of buying it, Robin Hood Prince of Thieves digipack, they left the outside box off when I bought it, and didn't realise I bought it with a box of 5 or 6 discs, and didn't realise till I got it home that they left the actual outside packaging of the digipack off, which was kind of annoying, but hey ho. Mostly bought because it is the extended version, so Kevin Reynolds got some of the bits in that Kevin Costner took out, which is good because Alan Rickman deserves to be seen. My favourite film of last year, Darjeeling Limited. Saw it in the cinema, have not seen it on DVD yet, which is annoying because I bought it the day it came out and it's sat here since. You'll get the feeling if I do any more of these updates that I am bad at actually watching these things. One thing I have watched, which frankly I should have watched this, ended up watching Red Planet. Less cool than I remembered it being. When it first came out, when was it, 93 off the top of my head? 2000. 2000 when it came out, God I was way off then. Remembered it being really cool, it isn't really cool. It's kind of flaccid and boring. Another 1.99 buy, absolutely mint, looks like no one's watched it ever. Beavis and Butthead Do America. Bought for the Mike Judge commentary more than anything else. Haven't watched it through yet, but it's one of these ones that I was waiting till Blu-ray and then just bought it because it was cheap. Another trio of unwatched blockbuster buys. Chapter 27, bought for Jared Leto, not for Lohan. Lohan was only good in Mean Girls, and that was the limit of her, I think. Just for Leto and Lennon, because Leto's underrated even though he thinks he's a rock star and thinks he's about 12 now. Once, which everyone raves about, do want to see it eventually, hence buying it, but it couldn't resist buying it at the price. And Helen Foe. Not a major fan of Jamie Bell, even though I've just bought and watched Jumper. That was bought for Doug Liman. Do want to see this because it was marketed over here as a harmless romantic comedy, but knowing from reading about it, it isn't harmless and it is 18 for a reason. Control, loved Joy Division, wanted to watch it, and had to wait for it to come down in price because it was stupidly expensive. The only place that stocked it was HMV and they wanted nearly 20 quid for it, and I don't pay that money for DVDs. Finally picked it up for $7.99 in their sale. Last DVD I bought recently, Pathology. Neverdeen Taylor, absolutely love them. They will be with me forever, I think, as directors. They didn't direct this, but they did write it, and after Crank, they've got me for life. Gotta watch that. And one that I bought today, which I haven't even opened yet. I've been waiting for this to come down in price for a very long time. Halloween 25 Years Terror. It's the third version of Halloween that I own. Haven't got the Blu-ray yet, but you can see down from 30 to 10. This is the limited edition 4-disc one with the graphic novel. Still sealed. I will do a opening thing on this. I actually could try opening it now if I could do it with one hand, but it is rather security minded, this wrapping. No, he's not going to come. I will do an opening on this if people are interested in seeing it. If they can post in the comments, I will have a look at it. But this one has been sitting in my local HMV for about, well, since the day it came out, and I haven't seen anywhere else yet that still sells the 4-disc version with the graphic novel. So that's why I picked that up today. Alright, that's the end of DVD updates of my little pile of shame there. We will go over to the lovely Blu-ray and HD DVDs, but that will be for further update. DVD Mike sign off.